the middle of a sunny day, when she called me up to say, baby, I'm now beginning to see I might be losing you to me.
Hello, welcome back. It's good to see you again. We're definitely in the weeds of this challenge now. There is no backing down. Thank you for everyone that's been showing love and support so far. This has been already a really fun experience for me. I'm enjoying writing all these songs. Some of them sound like endorphins. Some of them seem to sound more like, like a Timothy Nelson song. I might do a separate video about how I balance the two projects. But today, I was driving here. I didn't know what I was going to write, and I was listening to the radio. I was sort of skipping through, and I landed on RTR FM, which is Perth's local music community radio station. I love RTR FM. I really should listen to them more. I don't know why I don't. Probably because I hate local music and I loathe community. But the sun was shining. I was skipping through, and I landed on RTR, and they were playing this song, and it sounded wicked. This song's wicked. This does happen a lot. For me, when I'm writing a song, I'll hear another song at some point, whether I'm out somewhere or I'm just listening to music at home, and it will give me an idea or a glimpse of an idea. But by the time I actually go to try and write that idea, more often than not, I've actually kind of forgotten what that song was. And I don't really have an idea of exactly what the chords were or what the melodies were, but there was sort of a general, it could just be the mood of the band, the aesthetic of the production or something. So I thought I'd do that today. I heard this song. It's by a band called Flasher. I can't remember what the song was called, but I will figure that out later and put it right here. And I could just search up the song now and listen to it, but I'm choosing not to because it excited me when I heard it and it gave me a bunch of ideas, and it might be better if I just try and write something now while the actual memory of that song begins to fade away. What I can remember was it sort of reminded me of a few things. I kind of heard a bit of Blur, a little bit of the Dandy Warhols, maybe a bit of Peter, Bjorn and John. In general, the aesthetic of it was cool. It was like these droning, picky, clean guitar chords, sort of a slacker indie melody all over this very uppity disco beat. That was cool. I can do that.
like you're wrong, and I hold my phone. Doctors don't believe it, you can't get on board. There's nothing I can feel like anybody at all. There is no indecision I don't wanna find. There ain't no phone on the 4th of July. There's fine on the fate is setting on that Satan good. Wondering if I don't believe in to get in. If I don't believe it's on myself. And I believe I don't get by. Losing cold breathing, holding your lovely, all in a song, and I tried and I saw and I find there is no running into the side. There is no feeling anytime. There is no feeling if you know. If I don't care where you love, but I'm losing you tonight. Night. There is no feeling on the side, but I'm lost. And if I don't care where it is, I don't believe it forgiven and miles. There is no turn to love. There is no feeling, no. Special feeling arise and you don't run, you don't wanna try it, and if you look so bad in your life, there is no sign if I don't get on
Am I losing you to me? That's interesting. Actually, I had a conversation a little while ago with someone who a while back went through a breakup, and we were talking about how some people, when they get into relationships, they kind of slowly start moving in the direction where that relationship is their whole world. And a lot of the people they saw a lot of before sort of disappear from the picture. You know, some people get into relationships and then kind of bail on their friends. I don't know. But it's interesting because when you meet someone, you're both in two different sort of social circles, and that's the person you both kind of sign up for. I don't know, that line just came out. Am I losing you to me? Let's see where I go with this. All right. Maybe it's two people that kind of live these separate whirlwind lives before they met each other, and then they got together and tried to maintain that sense of maybe two fiercely independent people who live these crazy whirlwind lives, get together, and in theory they grow together, but maybe one arrives at that new place before the other one does. So one of them is wanting to settle things down quite soon, but maybe the other isn't there yet. Let's try this. All right, I've got it. So it's a guy who travels the world, thinks he's rock and roll, thinks he's wild, meets his match, falls in love with this indie rock singer, and finds himself going straight into nesting mode. But they are so not into that. I thought I was trying to write something earnest. I realize now I'm writing something that's meant to be kind of funny.
American summer, fresh off the plane. I had some time to kill before I left LA. Your second cousin, I met on the way. You brought me to your show, and the rest is the same. Was kind of a mystery, almost a blur. I know I'm gonna go crazy trying to keep up with her. Yeah.
Kind of hearing like a T-Rex sort of vibe.
I might go crazy trying to keep up with her. But crazy was the hook, and love was the sinker. Yes, I gave my heart to an indie rock singer. She said she liked how I couldn't be tamed. I was so in love with how we both were the same. I followed her to Greece, waited in Rome. Didn't even notice that I hadn't been home until in the middle of a sunny day, when she called me up to say, baby, I'm now beginning to see I might be losing you to me. You're so planted in denial. Your buddies almost had to file a missing persons inquiry. They think they're losing you to me. I said, don't worry, it's under control. Baby, you know I live for that rock and roll. And so off to Berlin in the morning we drove. I tried to cuddle in the van, but no, she just said, I'm too tired, babe, I get it, I know. So I thought of all the ways I could lighten the load. Yes, I flew out early to check on her apartment. I was halfway through tending to the rooftop garden, and that's when you're so planted in denial. Your buddies almost had to fight.
It's got to be simpler.
You're so planted in denial. Your buddies almost had to fight.
Okay, cool. This is hilarious. All right. Losing you to me. I might just loop a few sections and make it a bit of just a dance vibe. I don't think it needs a bridge. I might just sort of remix the sections. But yeah, that's done. Cool. Once again, thank you. Please like, subscribe. See you next week.
A missing persons inquiry. They think they're losing you to me.
Oh, this is good. That'd be, I already said goodbye, but I reckon this is going to be wicked. Hang on. I'm just going to do it. You'll hear it in the playthrough. Trust me. Subscribe.
I'm now beginning to see I might be losing you to me. You're so planted in denial. Your buddies almost had to file a missing persons inquiry. They think they're losing you to me. In the middle of a sunny day, well, she called me up to say, baby, I'm now beginning to see I might be losing you to me. You're so planted in denial. Your buddies almost had to file a missing persons inquiry. They think they're losing you to me. Thank you.